Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Shannon Lawson's Journey. We're going to be playing our first NBA game and hopefully it'll be fun. And here's our coach over here. I guess this is our coach, I'm not sure. I think so. I don't know if he's like the head coach or the assistant, but yeah, I'll let him speak now. Alright, so here we are. This is the first game. We're playing the Detroit Pistons. It's pretty ironic. I'll be playing Stanley Johnson, who's also a fellow alumni of Arizona. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing together. I mean, if we're going to be playing against each other at the same time, because I don't see him on the court. But here I am. I'm trying to make something, trying to get a bucket, trying to do anything really. Just trying to make an impact on the first game. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't get a lot of minutes, of course, since I'm just a rookie, and my overall is not really that high anyways. But here I am getting my first NBA rebound, trying to make a shot. No, failed that pretty miserably. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I didn't play too well today, this game. And here we go with second rebound. But it's to be expected, really. I didn't expect to like tear it up or anything like that. It's only the first game, and I still have time to grow as a player. So. But I guess I needed to experience some sort of failure in order to grow as well. And yeah, but here I am. You see, like, I'm just, the speed of the NBA really is a hard adjustment to make, and I think they did a good job of sort of letting you dominate in college and in high school, and then you get to the NBA and it's like boom, everything's different. Like the quality of the players is totally different. But here's Shannon. He's gonna talk about something on playing in the NBA. And here he is.
Now that it's finally here, it's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, be the best player and the best teammate I can be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
Yeah, so that's a cool little feature they added in. I like that. It's nice, but yeah, this game I didn't do it well. I tried to shoot the ball. I didn't shoot the ball too much, but I was still trying to be a team player. But as you can see, my field goal percentage is horrible. But here I am making a bucket, sort of showing a flash of the player that I'm going to become. And here's the end of the second half. I was on the bench, and yeah, and then bam, the game's over. I didn't get to play the entire second half. So I think I blew my first game. I did a pretty shit job, but it's all part of growing as a player. So it's about taking it one step at a time. And yeah, there's my stats: 2 for 8. That's pretty shit. And here we are playing the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry. Hopefully, I'll perform better this game. But I don't like how you can only play 8 games in your first season. I don't really support that, to be honest. I think that you should be allowed to play your entire rookie season. I mean, what the fuck, like. But I won't judge it yet because I haven't played the entire thing. So maybe there's something in store. There probably is a reason, story-wise, why we can't play the first season. But I've wanted to win the rookie award. We didn't get to do that in NBA 2K15, and I wanted to play it here. I wanted to win it here, and I thought I would have more of an opportunity to do so. But whatever. There, as you saw previously, Shannon showing a bit of improvement here, I guess, here with the bucket and with the dunk previously. But once again, I did not do that well in this game. And oh, here's Steph Curry with the steal. This is pretty much the highlight of my career so far. Stuffing Steph Curry. That's pretty much all I have to show for in these games. And yeah, I mean, I just got owned by Barbosa. I got owned by the entire team. And here's the end. I got that rebound, and pretty much that's all. Now, upcoming now is going to be a cutscene of me and the owner. And yeah, I'll let this one play out. But I think I'll also commentate over this because I have a lot of things to say about this cutscene. overall, about this cutscene, I have a few issues with this. I would like it if we would have a choice whether what to say or anything like that. Like I haven't gotten to a point yet where I could choose what to say. And once again, I'm not sure if we can do that later on, but I felt like this was a pretty key conversation, and it could have added a lot of things to make us sort of give us the option of choosing a path, whether we want to be friends with I forget the guy's name, but that dude who's always like smiling creepily. And speaking of creepy smiles, you just saw Shannon giving one right there. He looks like a dead horse. Honestly, like the faint scan, I thought it came out alright, but I guess not. But whatever. Back to point here. You see, the owner, he makes like a pretty brutally honest statement here, and I feel like Freak. I know he's kind-hearted and all that, and he won't give up, his friendship and stuff like that. And I do support the fact that he doesn't throw his friend away, but he doesn't necessarily need to challenge the owner at this point. He could just easily be like, alright, sure, I'll do whatever you want, and then go and talk to his friend and be like, hey man, don't show up at public events, or don't go do stupid shit, or else I'm not gonna be associated with you. Like, that's all he needs to do. I don't understand why he takes the owner's word so seriously. Like, he could just tell him, alright, I won't associate with him, and then he could just do it behind closed doors, like meeting at his house or whatever, that kind of shit. All he needs to do is just not go outside with him and go out to stuff it and do stupid shit. Like, it's pretty clear. But whatever. And I'm pretty sure nobody in the NBA really does give a shit what a friend of a guy who was picked 13th overall does. Let's be honest here. Like, it's not like Shannon's like Steph Curry or LeBron James. Like, even them, I'm pretty sure nobody cares what their friend gets up to. Like, it's just stupid. But whatever. They have to make it all dramatic for the game and stuff like that. And honestly speaking, my complaints aren't necessarily coming from a hateful place. Like, I enjoy this game a lot, obviously, and I just want it to be better, but I felt like this part of the game was kind of nonsense. It doesn't make any sense, honestly. It really doesn't. Like, this whole story was good and all, like, about his friend Izzy or whatever, and I liked how Freak was coming in from a perspective of like, sort of, hey, you didn't grow up in my lifestyle, and this guy's like, well, I didn't grow up in your lifestyle, but I have my own points to make and shit like that. But whatever, it's just my cup of tea on it, really. And I felt like it was weird of the owner to start talking in slang, almost as if he was mocking Shannon, like, his way of talking. It kind of came off a bit insulting, to be honest. But I guess it's supposed to be an accurate portrayal of these sort of mega rich billionaire owners, really. I mean, he claims that he cares about Shannon and all this garbage, but honestly speaking, it's a business, man, and it's like, if this endangers the product of the team, of the Jazz, as an organization, obviously they're not going to want to associate with me. But I also don't believe, really, that I would be blackballed out of the NBA because I'm hanging out with a childhood friend. I mean, this guy is obviously overdramatic. If he does release me, I could go try out for a different team. I'd probably get a roster spot. So yeah, I'll be getting a huge pay cut, but I mean, he's losing out. If he releases me, he pretty much wasted his #1 pick. So it doesn't make any sense for him to say all this shit that he does say later on in this cutscene. I'm assuming that anybody that's watching this has obviously played this and stuff like that, or like at least has seen other walkthroughs, or walkthroughs of things that happened. But I thought this is a pretty yeah, I don't know about this, honestly. It was just bad. It doesn't make sense, that's all. Really. And I don't believe that Shannon or Freak or whatever is this naive about the world that he's entering. I mean, I'm not gonna say anybody, but mostly everybody knows how it works. You know, if you want like a good working system, you need to cut out the bad seeds, and that's just how it is. This guy obviously acting like a buffoon in front of police is not going to help the image or the brand that Shannon's trying to build here. You know, it doesn't make any sense. And on the other hand, why does the owner just randomly have this shit on him? Like, if Shannon managed to sweep this under the cover, how did this guy obtain this? Does that mean like whoever Shannon paid to get this off the internet or whatever, does that mean that the owner outpaid them in order to gain this? In order to have this little piece of evidence that he could use against him? Like, why would he waste his time? And why would you pick me if you already knew what this? It's not like my friendship with him was secretive. Like, it was out to the public. Everybody knows what this guy was doing, and then suddenly the owner is gonna act like, oh shit, you know, I didn't know you were friends with this guy or whatever. You need to cut him out. Well, you shouldn't have drafted me if you have a problem with that shit. Honestly, like, this whole argument is fucking stupid as shit. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, cut this guy out, and you know what? Anyways, even if he says cut this guy out, Shannon could cut him out. I mean, what does this guy really bring outside of a bad rep? Really? I mean, yeah, he's his friend, yeah, whatever, but I could see where the owner's coming from, but I could also see where Shannon's coming from, where he's not gonna cut this guy out, he's not gonna, you know, ditch him or whatever. But anyways, that'll bring an end to this episode. I had to cut some of the cutscenes out because I didn't record them properly off my PlayStation. So yeah, next episode will be coming soon.